Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? Here's Tommy Pham. And that's downstairs. And this one is off and running. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he takes a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses the outside corner. And the count 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The pitch to McCutchen. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. This is Joey Bart. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. To third, Workman. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Cannonball coming. It's an early 1-0 lead.
Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right, and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up.
Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
He steps on the bag, one up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That one misses. They're down 3-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. First pitch, not close. Tucker off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. Second inning set to go. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Billy Cook.
Billy Cook.
Shota back to work. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to short, Swanson. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Gets under it and pops it up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 down, bases empty. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Ball 1, no strikes. On the ground to short. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That one at triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
1-2.
Tap back up the middle. Gonzalez. The throw to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Good offside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And takes low for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is downstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That just misses. 3-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Now move to first. Horner back in on a dive. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now 1-1. runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
2 out, space is empty. Inside and hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Gage Workman, the next come to hit. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two outs. That catches the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Workman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw.
He's safe.
And now the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Ball. 1-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the Pirates
Tommy
batting order turns over.
Pham.
Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. Happ on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That's to third, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Up the middle, corner. Tosses to first.
Out.
First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Tied up here in the early going. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it, and that's the third out. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. In half up to hit. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cruz sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Line to left. Reynolds makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Swinging a foul out of play.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
And O'Neal is struck out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's McCutchen. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And McCutchen is out.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
One, two.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Billy Cook digs in now. Grounded out his first time. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. And that'll do it. Pirates leave one. Still tied 1-1. Ready to go. Bottom four. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Michael Busch. That one's upstairs, ball one.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one inside. Look out. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Swanson at the plate now. That's ball one. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is foul back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball.
1 ball.
Throw, and they got him. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting,
Well,
the
2-out
center
walks are
fielder,
never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Crow Armstrong in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Horner off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Shota back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Grounded out his first time up. And that one missing low.
1-0. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This game has been so
1
tight.
strike.
Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 7.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. That
Ball,
misses.
no.
Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball, no
Really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken
Hurry.
bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1-1.
Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the friendly
Leading off
confines.
for the
We
Cubs,
head to the bottom of the
third
5th.
baseman,
And now it's
Gage.
switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but
No,
it's just
that's the
not
ball.
happening for them so far.
1 ball,
0
1
extra
strike.
base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Right through there for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Misses off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Struck out swinging his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Fastball is outside. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. 0-2 in this one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bart puts it away, and the inning is over. Cubs leave 1. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. Top 6, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to Bush, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And here is Brian Reynolds. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Late swing fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Horner settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Upstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Cruz off of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball, no.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Pickoff move to second. Cruz back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart. Fouled off down the right side. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So they strand a pair. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Carmen Mlodzinski.
Number 50, Carmen Mlodzinski.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman also throwing. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Michael Busch,
now
the next Cub to hit.
Michael Busch.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball two.
Majinski checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swing, and he popped it up. Connor Falefa makes the grab, and that is a big first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. First pitch misses.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
First and third, one down. And that one upstairs.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. In the air to left, down the line. Reynolds squeezes it. That is the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Leading off, Billy Cook. This one in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Foul ball, still 0-2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
Off the plate.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga out of the game, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. This to third. Gets it to first. He's out. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. That's out number 1 run game. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman. That one's in there. Strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Get him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dennis Santana is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Caleb Ferguson taking over on the
number
mound.
64.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Popped up. Gonzalez brings it in, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering way upstairs. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Brazier in his 8th season, 37 years young. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. Into left center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, designated hitter Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base
Now
hits
batting,
up the middle,
first
even on
baseman,
ground balls. So a
Michael.
nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. Michael Bush will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Snap throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball
Now
off
batting,
the
the
outside corner
shortstop,
of the plate. Got him to
Yankee.
chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Caleb Ferguson departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound
Now
when we get back. On the mound now for the Pirates,
Number 35.
Colin Holderman.
Colin Holderman.
Swanson digs in. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Suzuki dives back in safely. And the 1-0. And fouled off. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Tap Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt, but it kicks foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. That ends the inning. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. Through 8 full, it's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Joey Bart digs in now. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Merriweather, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the outside corner, 0-2 now. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Ball.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That just misses, and that's ball 3. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder.
What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
One-run game, bottom 9.
No.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Workman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
1 out left for the Cubs. And now it's going to be Miguel Amaya. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He muscles that one out of here. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Ian Hatt. First pitch, and he just misses. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Tim Meza, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to extra innings. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Miller back to work.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Inside, just missed. Fouled off down the right side. And this is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Got him! That K is his third of the game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pham, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Man on second, 2 down. Just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. That one drifts inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
new pitcher coming on, the veteran Tim Meza.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate, known for his late inning heroics. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one drilled left field. Guys, but it's off his glove. They'll throw to third, safe at third, and the winning run is on the doorstep. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's inside. Michael Bush in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Bush will hit next. First pitch misses.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Right through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one fouled off.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. On the ground, 2 ball. To the plate for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Corner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Slap the other way, foul. So they're all loaded up. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Presley. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Reynolds getting ready to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. The run scores from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Man at second. Foul ball there. And now 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Horner over to first. Play is made, one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew.
Here's Kutch to the dish.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Just missed. Reynolds stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Now a chance for Joey Bart. Just missed. Two outs and a runner at third. We are in the 11th. Swing and a foul straight back. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
One strike.
Billy Cook next to bat for the Bucks. Two outs with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an
Now
RBI.
the
Showed a
first
willingness to
baseman,
drive
Billy
that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Presley gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Cubs,
turn to the veteran pitcher in this
Number
spot,
24.
Caleb Thielbar.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. Next offering is fouled back. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 2. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ground ball to the right side. Gonzalez on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, John Birdie, and this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Birdie.
Way inside, gets out of the way. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The catcher,
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. That one found hard the other way. Out towards right center field. And it falls. Horner comes around to score. And it's an RBI single. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That would have tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And ball 1.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.